Hello, everyone. This is Janelle Clue of Lojo Immigration, where we provide you with confidence and clarity with your immigration legal matters. All right, folks. Today's video is about work authorization for the spouses of L1 visa holders as well as H1B visa holders. Okay, so that's the L2 spouse as well as the H4 spouse. We have some good news, okay, some good news about that. So thanks to a lawsuit, against Department of Homeland Security, there has been a settlement. And the settlement affects not just the people involved in the lawsuit, but all H4 and L2 spouses. Okay, so let me break it down so you understand what this good news is. First, we'll talk about the L2 spouses. Okay, so these are spouses of people who hold an L1A visa or an L1B visa. Okay, spouses of people who have been transferred to the U.S., intra-company transferees. Here's the exciting news about the L2 spouse. According to the settlement agreement, okay, L2 spouses are now authorized to work incident to status, meaning that they do not have to first file for a work permit, an EAD, get the EAD approved before they're able to work. Okay, with this new settlement agreement, this means that just by virtue of being an L2, say you enter the United States on an L2 visa as the spouse of someone who has an L1, just like the L1 visa holder is authorized to work upon arrival with the valid visa, you too, as an L2 spouse, will be authorized to work. Okay, so when does this change go into effect? The settlement agreement, all parties settled on this on November 10th, 2021, and the changes will go into effect in 120 days. Let me think about that. 120 days, what is that? 4 months. That takes us to roughly around March 10th or so, 4 months from whatever 120 days is from November 10th. Okay, I think that's sometime early March. That L2 visa holders to enter the United States on their I-94, there will be a notation that they are authorized to work incident to status. For those of you who are already here in the United States on L2, you may have filed for your work authorization or filed to extend your work authorization. USCIS is saying that proof of having filed, for those of you who are already here, that is an automatic extension for you right there. Isn't that great news, folks? Yay! Okay, so now let's talk about the H4 spouses of people who have H1B. Okay, here's the good news for the H4 spouses. So first off, just so you understand, and I think you probably need to look at one of my past videos to know which H4 spouses are eligible for work authorization. It's not all H4. So first, I'm talking about the H4 spouses that are actually eligible. That's not all. The ones who are actually eligible for work authorization, you know, they would have to file for a new work permit and a form I-765 for employment authorization, and they would not be authorized to work until the new work permit is approved. How many of you know that there are serious delays with processing and approval of work permits right now? It's bad. Okay, so here's the other good news in the settlement agreement. It says that the H4 spouses, they get an automatic extension of 180 days upon filing the renewal application for the EAD. Okay, so for the H4 spouses, I'm only talking about the ones who are already authorized. Okay, they are eligible to get work authorization. If you don't know who that is, check out the video on H4 spouses authorized to work. So for those spouses, instead of having to wait until the EAD is approved. Upon filing for the I-765 for renewal, it is an automatic extension of the work authorization. Great news. Same thing. That change goes into effect 120 days from November 10th, 2021. Isn't that some good news, folks? Yay. Okay, so if you've learned something in this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If someone else could stand to hear this great news, share with them. So please don't forget to click to subscribe and look out for more videos from Lojo Immigration. And folks, if you have questions about your own case, okay, don't hesitate to reach out to us here at Lojo Immigration. You can find us on the web, www.lojolaw.com. Contact us, schedule a consultation, and let's talk about your case. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.